What's going on, everybody? It is Lauren Delisa Coleman again, back with another episode of AI Pop for you, coming from New York. So I thought I would throw up my New York virtual background for you. Come on, because I don't have all that lighting where I can do it from my own apartment and give you the full view. Although it's not a bad idea to think about like starting to do that. In the meantime, I want to talk with you about Spotify and its AI game, because this is just something that I don't know. I've been like looking at this over the last couple of months, and I think it's going to be something to continue to track on how like Spotify is going to really be essentially burrowing itself into your life. So many of you by now already know a couple of days ago, so Spotify launched what's called Only You, right? So this is an AI powered capability that, to make it, I guess, really simple, will look kind of like a Netflix does at, kind of your behavior, what you've looked at before during certain times of the day, whatever, and offer you different, artists, songs, whatever, to be able to better match with you. Now, a lot of people are starting to try this out. The first couple of people are saying that it shows them how bad their taste is based on what the computers, what the algorithm will spit back. Others say it's like, just dead on and they love it. And they're either discovering more artists or, different work from other artists that they didn't know and more. Um, what I want to make sure you know, though, is that this comes after, and there are some other rollouts that Spotify has done that are, AI based as well, in addition to Only You. But I want to just say that all of this is like the next step after the controversy that was really kind of kept a bit quiet in at least the media, but not from recording artists. So for those who don't know, let me put you up on this, that Spotify actually was trying to introduce some type of AI capability that could listen in on what you would be saying, conversations, etc., while I guess you had the app open so that it could better offer you playlists, by better knowing what you're talking about and thinking about and talking with friends about. Recording artists push back. Talib Kweli, one of the artists on the hip hop side, and was like, we don't think that's a good look. Right. So, they put that to bed. This is a different version of that. But, I did a post on Instagram because I'm also doing this, in case want to follow me there, under Ultra Lauren, that, the walls, talk about the walls have ears. Right. So I do different posts about, but just text, that are taken from a lot of my videos here. So if you want to follow, do so. But yeah, that's where things get, creepy on the AI scenario, or when artists like Grimes starts talking about AI and communism and farming, and it's jumbled and doesn't kind of make sense. That's what turns people off from AI, right? So I want to just make sure that I am here to give you a broader kind of perspective so that you can like make the decisions for yourself, right? Because I think it's really important. There are a lot of benefits. There are things that are not maybe quite as beneficial, but be very, very, I guess, real, or to be very real about this. AI is like all throughout your day. This is what I say in a lot of my videos. So don't, feel like it's something that's coming in the distance, or that it's here, but it doesn't, really kind of have anything to do with what you do. No, it is happening. And so I want to just make sure that you know about it in a very basic way, right? Anybody knows about music, anybody knows about taste, right? And trends, and what your like favorites are, and what artists think, and who Talib Kweli is, and all that, right? I want to make it very just every day for you so that you know what's going on out here. So that is the story with, Spotify right now. And I would be really interested. There were about 100 artists on that list who, kind of signed this open letter about that they didn't think that was the right thing for Spotify to do. Look there and see how many of them are hip hop artists. Google this. Don't take my word for it ever. Google and see. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know about that, bringing you info all the time on these trends as I'm tracking them, news and info, as it meets really the pop game, right? So the pop culture game. I will be bringing you these as the infos come up. And thanks for listening and watching. I'm Lauren Delisa Coleman. And this has been another episode of AI Pop.